guys, and welcome to Sydney. As you can see, this is one of the most beautiful and unique cities in the world. How can you beat the view of Bondi Beach at sunrise? Now, over the next 24 hours, I'm going to be taking you to all of Sydney's hotspots, and we're going to be meeting up with a bunch of locals who are in the know to get the inside scoop on this unbelievable harbour city. Bondi sums up the Sydney lifestyle with an amazing beach complemented by laneway shops, cafes and boutique fashion stores. In true Bondi style, I thought we'd start the day at my favourite organic cafe. We're at the Earth Food Store, which is hidden in the back streets of Bondi, and Jonathan is the owner of the Earth Food Store. How are you today?
Good today. I'm good. Yourself?
Yeah, really good. Now, how long have you owned this store?
I've been an owner here for 7 years. My business partner started it nearly 18, maybe 19 years ago. I'm actually losing track. And it's grown from a little shop in a back lane to one that's quite sort of substantial now.
Beautiful. Now, this is my favourite place to come, breakfast or lunch. This is one of your signature dishes. Can you talk us through what this is?
You've got a bit of bircher muesli in there with some fruit salads, organic fruit salads. We've got organic yogurt, granola. It's a bit of a seller. We sell truckloads of it.
I know, and I consume probably, a truckload of it. Now, why do you think organic produce has become so big and popular in Sydney?
I think Sydney siders and people in Bondi in particular are just very aware of health. Bondi's got the lifestyle, which is very much sort of by the beach, and people are sort of look after themselves, willing to sort of look to something that's better for you.
Well, that looks amazing, and I think I want to tuck in. So thanks for chatting to us. Thank you. Freshly energised, it was time to check out Sydney's hottest dance music festival, Good Vibrations. Now, despite the weather going slightly bad, we are still going to have a wicked day, rain, hail or shine. There is amazing artists, and I'm about to go check out Friendly Fires.
I can't recognize who I am when I'm looking in the mirror.
Now, I forgot to wear my fluoro outfit and oversized sunnies, but I did manage to catch up with the very lovely lady behind the headline act, Faithless. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Doing really well.
Staying dry?
Yeah, staying dry and kind of staying on the edge of delirium, but not quite in the full throes because we're pretty jet lagged. But amazing to be in Australia because it's been a bit too long.
And you're the headlining act today at Good Vibes. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I've seen people going wild even though the weather's not, well, what can I say, it's a bit English. And that always raises your spirits because you think, oh my God, they made the effort to come out even in the rain. They're not letting that deter them from having a really great time.
And what's one of your favourite things about Australia?
Well, I mean, it would be kind of very boring to say the weather, but there's something about the spirit of the sunshine that I know it's not sunny today, but it's a really healthy lifestyle. It seems like people really live well, and it's also multicultural. So that's you get all these different flavours. I mean, the food is outstanding, and I have family here, so for me it's just great to catch up with all my Aussie cousins.
Locked in love, your love, my love, it's our love, such a shame. Whoa, 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 how it ended up this way. Whoa. So I shared with you my feelings, even though I
Luckily, the sun decided to reappear, so after a quick towel off, we were treated to a trip out on the harbour with a local singer-songwriter, Mike Hudson. Before talking about Sydney's music scene, he insisted that we relax and enjoy the view.
Temptation is dangerous.
Thank you for coming and spending the day with us and suggesting this.
That is my pleasure.
Oh, keep on questioning your life.
How's your career been going, and how did you first get into music?
Career is moving. It's moving. It's it's always pretty challenging, but music was never really a choice. It was something that I
to do it.
Well, look, I kind of discovered it at a pretty late age, and it was something that gave me ability to speak, even if it was just for myself. It was never for anybody else, and that eventually turned into being able to express it in a way that maybe people can, relate to or experience something with, or just enjoy and get down or whatever.
Lives in color. Under the sea.
And do you think it's quite hard as a musician, singer-songwriter, to make it in Sydney?
In terms of the scene, there is some amazing musicians here, there's no doubt. The crowds are hard to get, especially when winter pulls in, so things start to drop off quite a lot. But I think, I don't know, this is just a prediction of mine, but I think we're going to see some mad music come out of Sydney. Purely because of that, though. Purely because people are like, come on, they're pushing themselves to be doing what they're doing.
They're more hungry here, aren't they?
They're a little bit more. I mean, there's a massive scene in Melbourne, there's a massive scene, a pretty big scene in Brisbane. WA's got a mad live music scene. But Sydney's sort of lagging, but it's starting to come back. People are starting to appreciate music again.
Oh, baby. I wanna be in this place, such a beautiful space. Got a reason to hold on and taking the sound on this place.
Sydney has a unique fashion style, but it still competes with trends from around the world. With a quick little outfit change, I decided to drop in backstage at the Shakuhachi runway show. Now, I'm really excited about seeing your collection. What inspired this collection this season?
It was roughly based on the 60s minimalism, which has been brought into the modern age by extending out shapes and working with blocking. So that's sort of like the Rudy Gernreich-esque minimalism of blocks, but then expanding on that. So it's kind of like the 60s on steroids.
I like it. And do you have a particular favourite piece in the collection?
There's a few. This is one of my favourite, which is it's been printed and hand embellished. We've made some of our own trims to go on the bottom. We are, our little tassels that we handmade. So that's one of the favourites, but there's quite a few more.
I asked Jessie's design assistant what it is that makes our fashion scene so different from the rest of the world.
I think people in Sydney just have no fear. Everyone here just expresses themselves really well, and we're not so focused on trends like other places like London. Fashion over there is obviously so massive. But here I think we're a little bit more relaxed, so everyone's kind of just more individual with their style.
Next, it was time for a change of pace and a cocktail at one of Sydney's best chill-out bars, The Basement. I caught up with some of the performers just before they hit the stage. So I am lucky enough to be surrounded by 3 of the members from 5 Coffees. How you guys going?
Good. How you going? How you going, Melissa?
Yeah, really good. What's wrong? You seem all shy.
Well, baby.
That's better. That's better.
Nuts, we're losing him. Clear. At 99 heartbeats a second, my heart drums a beat and can't be arrested. But this girl.
We're pretty excited about the gig. We're going to play at The Basement. It's like one of the best venues in Sydney. It really always got amazing sound, and it's just classy. And even when you tell people that are 50 years old or something, you're playing the basement, they're like, wow, oh my God, because the basement's been around for that long, you know. It's one of the most established venues. You've got Miles Davis has played here, for God's sake.
Let me continue on moving all those answers. I think I look really super fly in your nice glasses. Let me continue and I do every word, and I'm sorry I kind of look like a deadly bird. We get high, higher than the red, best believe me. Young coffee's what's doing. Yeah, I thought
We just improvise, so it's sort of the common ground between jazz and hip hop is the improvisation, right? Jazz musicians, they can go for days just making stuff up, and hip hop MCs and myself included, we love to freestyle, and so that's kind of how it came about, like just the organic sort of improvisation.
better believe me.
A night out in Sydney isn't complete without a visit to King's Cross, and everyone who's anyone knows that the best parties are at Beach House. So Danny is one of our guest DJs tonight. How was your DJ experience tonight?
I had a really good time tonight.
What was the best song that went off?
Well, I like to play like a lot of the current music, you know, so I had some like Yeah Yeah Yeahs, Naked and Famous and stuff like that in there. But I think that people really have a fondness for old school music, like talking Rolling Stones, Madonna, getting some dance mixes of the Police in there. People love nostalgia, so the old tracks went down a treat. Have you got on behind the decks yet tonight?
Yeah, I want to have a play later. I think I'd be really good.
What would you play? If you got a chance to get behind the decks, what songs would you play?
Totally old school 80s. Everybody's going to kick on here, but everyone has recommended that I check out Harry's. I am starving. Perfect way to finish the night.